Alright, what's going on everyone? Cuboid here, and welcome back to a brand new video. So in this video, I have a massive unboxing from thecubicle.com. It is 25 cubes, and you saw the price in the title. But anyways, I did already open these cubes with my family because, it's Christmas, so I'm not just going to wait to do an unboxing on video. But anyway, I really hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to try to move pretty fast through the cubes, and anyway, let's just get right into it. Alright, so to start off, I got this cord to connect my Stackmat to my computer because for some reason I didn't have one of these already, but yeah, that's the first thing. Alright, so now we'll move on to the cubes, and I will note that I only got non-WCA events because I feel like I didn't have many of those in my collection. Alright, so this is just the Z Cube 1x1x2, and I don't really have much to say about this. It's literally just a 1x1x2. It can always be solved in 3 moves, and this is the most scrambled position because it requires 3 moves to solve it. And the sticker material is weird. As you can see, it's like a band-aid material, but whatever. Again, there's not really much to say about this. It's just a Z Cube 1x1x2, black, and it actually turns pretty smoothly and fast. This is a gear shift 2x2, and it was really awkward to turn at first. It was kind of hard to get used to where I put my fingers, but it has the same sort of band-aid feeling stickers, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It can also pull apart like this, and go like that, and it can do that on all axes, and yeah, so this should be, a pretty easy solve, not too hard. Next up we have my first ever gear Pyraminx, and this actually has tiles, which is really nice, and I think it's QiYi, Mofengi, and so it's actually really cool. It turns by the corners like this, and if you turn it enough times, then it will match its colors, but it will only do like one sort of turn like this, which is actually really neat. And yeah, so that's a pretty cool gear puzzle. I've never had one of these before. And to finish off the barrel cubes, you have this really neat QiYi tiled barrel 3x3. That's a gear cube. And so it's really cool. I can't wait to try to solve this. It seems like it shouldn't be too hard. It's just probably like the gear 3x3. But yeah, this is actually really neat. I can't wait to solve that. And I really like the tiles, and it just really looks neat and so cool. It would really look cool in my collection. Here's a really cool 1x1x3 spinner windmill floppy cube. So it spins really well, and it can indeed spin while it's like that, but it just catches on your finger, so it's not the funnest thing to spin while it's not solved. But yeah, that's really neat. I've never had one of these before, and I can't wait to solve it some more. It actually spins really smoothly, and it turns pretty well. This is also QiYi, and it's tiled. And since it's a windmill cube, the checker pattern always looks really cool, so yeah, I thought I'd show you that. Moving up a layer, we have this really nice QiYi 3x3x2. I've never had one of these, so I'm really excited to see how it solves. And so yeah, I obviously haven't solved it yet. I just got it. But it's actually really neat. I do have a constrained, well, my brother has a constrained 3x3x2, which it can't turn on this layer, which is annoying. But this cube can do a turn like that. So that's really cool, and yeah, I can't wait to solve it. And it isn't stickered, and I just really love these shades. And I guess now we'll just move up another 2 layers. So this is a 3x3x4, it might be YJ, but as you can see, this yellow center cap keeps falling out. It's really annoying. It's like super loose in there. But I did just solve this yesterday. I did have to use a tutorial eventually. But yeah, I actually really like this. It actually turns super smoothly. Gosh, that yellow center cap. Here are 2 pretty similar but really neat puzzles. There is the container cube and the case cube. As you can see, the container cube only turns on these axes, but it can also do a neat turn where if you offset it like that, you turn like that. I'm not going to scramble it. I think it should be a pretty neat solve. The turning quality is actually really smooth, and I think it's a MeiLong. I'm not quite sure. Also, that just looks really cool. As for the case cube, also known as the slice cube, it may confuse you a bit. This actually isn't a layer. Like that. It's just made to look like that. But yeah, it's literally just a 3x3. If I do the checkered pattern, it looks really neat. The turning is really sharp. Kind of gets annoying sometimes. I also saw this yesterday. It has a weird parody though. But yeah, that's really cool. It almost reminds me of the windmill cube. I really like this, and I'm definitely going to solve this more. I just think it looks so cool. It almost looks like a ninja cat. Here's a QiYi barrel 3x3. This is actually my first ever barrel cube. Well, besides the gear cube, which I just got. But yeah, it's really cool. It looks like on these layers there's just multiple solved positions. It could be like that or that. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is really cool. It mildly shape shifts, I think. I don't know if, yeah, this shape shifts. It doesn't jumble, but it just mildly shape shifts. This is really neat, and I can't wait to solve this. It should be pretty easy since there are multiple ways you can do this, although I think there's parity. So this is a QiYi axis cube, and I know this has been out for a really long time, but I've never gotten my hands on it except for now. And man, that's just really cool. Couldn't quite get over how it turned. And I mean, it is a 3x3, centerpiece, edges, and corners. So it's really cool, and I cannot wait to solve this. I think this is going to be really, really cool. I might even make a video on the solve. But yeah, I really like this. I'll definitely solve this a few times. I really like the shades, and the sticker quality is also really good. Here's another really cool cube that it's been out for quite a bit, but I haven't gotten my hands on it. This is the Yeet Ball. If you didn't know, Tingman actually named it. And I think that's really cool. It literally is an Ivy cube, just in the shape of a ball. So yeah, that's really neat. The turning quality is really smooth. Sounds a bit like, I don't know, papery. But I really like this cube. I solved this a few times, and it is just so fun. And also, it's a ball, so you can do other things with it. Now these two cubes are actually really, really cool shape mods, so let me show you. So this cube I think is the Clover 3x3, and it turns completely different than what you'd expect. Most people would think it turns on the edges like this, but really, it's just a 3x3. Without centers, so you have the edge and corners, but again, no center, so it does have parity. And it's really sharp when you turn it. It just like really hurts your finger. But I still solved this a few times, and it's super fun. And I'm pretty sure this is MeiLong. This cube is also MeiLong, and I'm not quite I don't quite remember what it's called. But as you can see, it turns on the corners like this. And so you probably didn't know, but this is a Skewb shape mod, I think. And if all of the corners are twisted like this, you can actually turn it like that. But you can only turn it like this when all of the corners are twisted. So that's really neat. And the turning is actually pretty high quality for how many weird pieces it has. I like the colors too. And yeah, it's a MeiLong cube. But yeah, see, you can't turn it on any other axis without moving all of these first. But yeah, it might be a while before I solve this. It seems pretty difficult, and I don't want to ruin anything or mess it up without knowing how to solve it. So as you can see, I did get a lot of MeiLong cubes, and this is the MeiLong Mastermorphix, which is just a shape mod of a 3x3. So it's actually not a shape mod of a Pyraminx. It's literally a 3x3. Here's the center, edges, and the corners. And so yeah, it's actually really, really neat. I really want to solve this. I think there is a parity, because some of the pieces like this can... I think there's a parity. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, this is a really neat puzzle, and I can't wait to solve it. The turning is actually super good, and again, I love these colors. And we'll see if it corner cuts. Yeah, actually corner cuts pretty good. Not a lot, because it's a completely different shape. Here's the MeiLong Rediminx, which originated from the normal RediCube, which is basically a Dino Cube. So if you think about it, this is a Dino Cube Megaminx with edge pieces. So this is a really cool cube, and it only turns on the corners like this. The turning is actually pretty good. And yeah, I just love these shades too. It's MeiLong again. But this is going to be a really fun solve. I think it should be pretty easy. Also, if you do this enough times, it just rotates to the corners. So that's really cool. I can't wait to solve this. And here we have two really neat puzzles that I'm pretty sure are just shape mods of a 5x5. So here's the MoYan V1 and the MoYan V2. And as you can see, they are different brands. This is Lefun, and this is MoYu, because the MoYan V1 was out of stock and it didn't sell anymore. So this V1 is in black and the V2 is in white, and I'm just going to demonstrate on one of them what it does, because they're both the exact same. Basically, it is a 5x5 because, as you can see, it turns on 5 layers and does that on all sides. This is going to be really fun to solve. I think I will attempt to solve it sometime after this video. But yeah, this is so cool. And it's cool that they chose brown. I don't know, interesting. I wonder if this has the same colors. Oh, it uses black and some other colors. But yeah, this is also really cool. It's just a little bit different. Like, you have to solve it around the right centers, I guess. But yeah, I can't wait to solve that. It seems really cool. But yeah, and the turning on both of these is actually really smooth, and it's pretty good. Alright, so we're down to the last 7 cubes, and I'm saving the last 2. They're my favorite. So here we have this really cool UFO. Man, this is just so cool. But as you can see, it's a 3x3. Here's the center, edges, and corners. The turning is really not that good. It really catches, and it's in white, which I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of, but as you can see, the colors go like this. And yeah, I think I will attempt to solve this. This is actually a really cool cube, despite the not greatest turning. And just look at that nice rainbow box. And so now we'll move on to a lot of LanLan puzzles. Here, I think this is the cane ball, and as you can tell, it's a shape mod of a 4x4. Here are the 4 centers, 2 edges, but instead of just 2 colors, 2 sides, it's just 1 cut down, and the corners, instead of 3 colors, just 1 cut down. But yeah, this is really cool, and as you can see, I can turn it and mess it up like this, and it's not messing it up. It's not changing, really, the color scheme doesn't matter, and it's just moving these pieces around, since all the colors are on individual corners. The turning's actually pretty good, and yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say about this cube. So this cube, I honestly can't remember the name, but it's just another 3x3 shape mod. A lot of people might think it's a Skewb shape mod, because each side looks like a Skewb. And also, this is way smaller in person than like I saw on video. Like, here's the size of a normal 3x3, and then this cube, which is just really small. Yeah, this is really, really cool, and again, it's a 3x3. These sharp corner pieces are like centers, these are the edges, and these sort of shallow corner pieces are the corners. So yeah, it moves surprisingly good too, and I just really like this. I think this looks super cool, and I can't wait to try to solve it, and it'll look so cool in my collection. Okay, so this is, I think, the 2x2 Dodecahedron, and yep, it's not any shape mod of a Megaminx, it's literally just a 2x2, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, and it turns on 2 axes like this. I saw this yesterday, and it was surprisingly slightly more difficult than you'd think. But yeah, the colors are cool, and it actually turns pretty good. It's a bit dry and slightly catchy. But yeah, I really think this is a cool cube, and I definitely enjoyed solving it. This is the Diamond Cube, and I can't tell what this is a shape mod of. I think it's a Skewb because of the number of pieces and the different turns it has, but I just love that clicky noise. I don't know, it's just so satisfying. And the stickers are pretty cool, but yeah, the turning's just so good. And this is bigger than I thought. Like, yeah, I don't know, I just can't get over that turning. It's an octahedron, as you can see. Yeah, it just looks really cool. Alright, so now we're on to the last 2 cubes and the ones that I'm most excited for. So first up, we have my one and only 10x10, and this is the MeiLong 10x10. It looks a bit bigger than the 9x9. It just turns so good. Out of the box, it's a little dry and catchy. Once you turn it a bit, it starts to get super smooth and fast. And I did a few checker patterns on this, another pattern. It turns really good. Man, I just really love this. This is going to look so good next to my 8x8 and 9x9. I still think it is smaller than my 8x8. It might actually be about the same size. But yeah, this is so cool. I just can't get over the fact that it's my first 10x10. And I can't wait to solve this, and maybe on video too. Alright, so now we're on the final cube, and this is the most expensive one of the bunch. It is the GoCube. I really love this packaging. It comes on this really nice stand with the charger that connects in the back. And so as you can see, it sits on it like this. And this connects to the charger. So that's just a really cool stand in itself. And this box is just so cool. So what you do is take this piece off, and then as you can see, it's magnetic right here, and it actually opens up slanted like that. So it comes with a few pamphlets and stuff. I don't know, I just think this box design is so cool. It actually comes with a bag too. But yeah, man, this box is just so cool and satisfying. But anyways, here's the cube, and the turning is actually super satisfying. This cube seems slightly small, but that's probably because it's a little bit pillowed. Man, I just love solving on this and turning it. I get a little bit of slower times because I'm not used to turning on this, and also the internals are primary, and I think it has a ball core because of the electronics it stores and the wires. Yeah, this is so cool. I don't really like the color of the green though. It looks like peas and it's kind of weird. I just love the feeling of this, and I'm not going to go into what the app looks like on the phone because I'm filming with my phone, but you could probably just look up another video of that, or I might do another video on the app. But yeah, I really like this cube. It turns really cool. But yeah, that's the GoCube, and I think it was $80. Alright, so that's going to have to be all for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel, as well as turn on all notifications so you don't miss out on any cool new videos on this channel in the future. Also, share this video with everyone you know, and comment down below what you thought. So this was a great and epic Christmas unboxing. I hope you all had a great Christmas and got what you wanted, or had a happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.